Hi everyone, my name is Molina, and today I'll be talking about Georges Bizet, a composer from the Romantic era. His full name was Alexander César Leopold Bizet, and he was born in Paris on October 25th, 1838, and died there on June 3rd, 1875. He was French, and although his life was short, he died at 36 years old, and he left some truly unforgettable music. Bizet was born into a musical family. His father was a singing teacher and his mother was a pianist. So music was basically part of his everyday life from the start. As a child, he showed incredible talent and he entered the Paris Conservatoire at a very young age, just 9 years old. That's where he studied with some really important teachers, including Charles Gounod and Jacques Halevi, and Fromental Halevi, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, who actually became one of his mentors. During his time at the Conservatoire, Bizet was known for being a brilliant student. He won several prizes, including the Prix de Rome in 1857, which was one of the highest honors for a young composer in France. Winning that prize meant he could study in Italy for a few years, where he composed and developed his style. His main instrument was the piano, and he was such a good pianist, and some people said that he could have a major career as a performer if he wanted to. Bizet is most known for his operas, especially for his famous opera Carmen, but during his lifetime, he actually struggled to find success. Many of his works were misunderstood or ignored when they first came out. It wasn't until after his death that his music, especially Carmen, was recognized as some of the best of the Romantic era. Two of Bizet's most famous works are Carmen and La Arsienne. Both are full and beautiful melodies and emotional power. I'll focus on Carmen because it's easily the most iconic piece of him. My opinion is that Carmen is one of those operas that immediately grabs your attention. It feels dramatic, passionate, and full of energy. It really captures the human emotion in a powerful way. When you listen to it, you can hear the orchestra's vivid colors, strong strings, bright woodwinds, bold brass, and lively percussion. You can also hear Spanish influences, especially in the rhythms and melodies, which make the opera feel exotic and exciting. The story of Carmen is based on a novella by Prosper Marimé. It's about a soldier named Don Jose who falls in love with Carmen, a free-spirited and independent woman. Their relationship becomes destructive, leading to jealousy, obsession, and ultimately tragedy. The opera explores themes of freedom, love, and fate. And what makes it special is how Bizet used the music itself to express all of those emotions. So not only is Carmen entertaining to listen to, it's also deeply meaningful. It's about passion and the price of freedom. I think that's one of the reasons that it's so popular today. Now for some interesting chisme about Bizet's life, one of the most surprising things is that Carmen, his greatest masterpiece, was actually a failure at first. When it premiered in 1875, critics thought it was truly realistic and even scandalous because of the story themes and Carmen's behavior. The audiences didn't know how to react, and Bizet was devastated by the bad reviews. Sadly, Bizet died just 3 months after the premiere, before he even got to see Carmen become the worldwide success it is today. After his death, people began to realize how brilliant his work was, and it eventually became one of the most performed operas of all time. And it's really tragic that he never lived to see his own success. Another interesting fact is that Bizet was actually related by marriage to one of his teachers, Fromental Halevi, because he married Halevi's daughter, Genevieve. Their marriage wasn't exactly happy, though, and Bizet's personal life seemed to be as full of drama as his operas. So, as a summary, Georges Bizet was a French romantic composer. He was very talented, he had major dedication, and he was one of the brightest stars of his time, even though he wasn't recognized as it. His music, especially Carmen, continues to inspire audiences all over the world with his emotional depth and unforgettable melodies. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry for my pronunciation, maybe not the best. Thanks.